these contestants right here in front of you have been chosen. Me and Mrs. Sibley sent out an email to all the staff and say, hey, can you let us know some good seniors out there and that have been involved in different activities here at BHS. They get good grades, they're positive leaders, and we compile all the results, and the results are what they are. So here we are, we're going to have a fun competition today, and at the end, we'll figure out who the winner is. The way they're going to win, they all have to raise money. They have to answer trivia questions and play some minute-to-win games. So as you sit there, you'll see there's some sort of intro with their staff member. Their staff member is going to read something about them. And then at the end, part of the point total is also all of your votes. So you're all going to have a say on who you think should be Mr. and Miss BHS. So make sure you're paying attention. Hopefully you enjoy the intros. They got a nice dance plan. We got a nice video. And ultimately, this whole program is built to raise money for a very, very important cause. There's something called mini-thon. I don't know if anyone here likes Penn State and this sort of thon. It is all of this money raised by our mini-thon group as well as our contestants. We'll let you know how much everyone raised at the end. So Mrs. Sibley is going to come out and talk to you about what mini-thon is and where all the money goes.
This is the third year that BHS has participated in mini-thon in the hopes of helping in a small way to make a big impact and support these families. In the U.S., 16,000 children under the age of 19 are diagnosed with cancer each year. That's one child about every 33 minutes. Four Diamonds is on a mission to conquer childhood cancer, and we are too. Dollars raised by Benson High School Mini-thon 2026 supports some of the nation's leading laboratory and clinical research programs to better prevent, diagnose, treat, and cure childhood cancer. The collective impact of our fundraising also ensures that every Four Diamonds child, regardless of income, receives the highest quality childhood cancer care without ever seeing a bill for their care. At the end of the event, our mini-thon group will come up and reveal how much the collective effort here raised along with everything we've done all year with your help. So thank you very much.
All right, with that being said, our contestants, if you want to go over and find a seat, Mr. Albert in the back, please play the video. I pledge allegiance to the flag
My name is Lucas Wilson.
Hi, my name is Joey Doherty.
Hi, my name is Aiden Mayfield.
Hi, my name's Julia Fraioli.
Hi, my name is Missy Finley.
Hi, my name is Sarah O'Neill.
Hi, my name is Aaron Blank.
Hi, my name is Jacob Ash.
Hi, my name is Marcus Burke.
Hi, my name is Abigail Nanakobi.
Hi, my name is Grace Mitchell.
Hi, my name is Aiden Amzovsky.
I'm involved in baseball.
I'm involved in baseball, football, Isles Ambassadors, building bridges, and yearbook.
I'm involved with varsity softball and yearbook.
I'm involved in soccer, lacrosse, drama club, orchestra, yearbook, OTN, Al Ambassadors, and NHS.
I'm involved in ROTC, STEP, Multicultural Day, and flag football.
I'm involved in All Ambassadors, OTN, Yearbook, Volleyball. I'm the boys volleyball manager, NHS, the Minithon president, and I'm the class vice president.
I'm involved in the Vox Masculine and Drama Club.
I'm part of the football team, also part of Parliament.
I'm involved in STEP, Black Student Union, PJS, HOSA, Owls Ambassadors, Owls Christian Fellowship, Multicultural, and dance.
I'm involved in soccer, basketball, Owls Ambassadors, Yearbook, and OTN.
I'm involved in football.
I'm involved in Blue Gray as a captain, Parliament, and dance.
My favorite memory is when sophomore year when my baseball team went down to Florida and we got to go through all the Disney parks and everything like that.
I would have to say my favorite memory is homecoming week in Blue Gray.
My favorite memory from BHS is senior year Disney trip and New York City trip.
My favorite memory from BHS is definitely the senior class trip to Disney.
My favorite memory would be going to Disney.
My favorite memory at BHS was Blue Gray my senior year because I was the captain and it was just really fun.
My favorite memory is going on the Disney trip.
My favorite BHS memory was the Disney trip on the Skyline, if you know, you know.
My favorite memory from BHS was the Black History Month show in my senior year.
My favorite memory is celebrating my birthday in Disney with my best friends.
My favorite BHS memory is the Disney trip.
My favorite BHS memory is getting to dress up as SpongeBob in front of the entire school during Blue Gray and dance.
Get involved and do your work.
My advice to underclassmen is to get involved, have fun, find your friends, and enjoy BHS.
My advice to underclassmen at BHS is to make friends with your teachers because they'll help you out in the long run. Get involved and have fun.
My advice to underclassmen is to try lots of new things and always push yourself to be your best.
My advice would be surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you. Yeah.
My advice to underclassmen is to talk to people, make new friends, and just don't care what other people think because that's not going to help you in the long run. And yeah.
The advice I would have for the underclassmen is to get involved and to make new friends.
My advice on the classmen is always have good hygiene and always be present.
Some advice I would give to underclassmen is to get involved and to try and make as much friends as you can.
My advice to you is to live in the moment.
My advice for the younger class is to have fun.
My advice for underclassmen is to get involved as much as possible and to make the most out of your high school experience.
Our next part of our competition is not actually involved, it doesn't count towards any points, but our group of contestants are going to put on a great dance for all of you. So sit back, enjoy, cheer on your classmates. students that don't really like to dance or will never dance, and then they get out of their comfort zone, they get up here in front of all their peers. So I always respect that dance a lot. All right, so we're going to get started here with our program. So our first contestant is going to be Erin Blank, and she's going to be walking out with the one and only Mrs. Benson.
When it's all come on, let us see you go. Baby, this stress up, been pretty, go way too much. Until the day turn it up.
She truly shows what it means to be Ms BHS through countless hours of being involved in athletics, the work years as a class officer, captain of the Blue Gray, OTN, I'm be honest with you, my big ring, a whole bunch of other stuff, so yourself. If you need someone, you go to Erin. Great ideas, except for freshman year, neon dance, in the daylight, so we won't go there. But truly, when you think of Erin, you think of somebody that never needs to build in, because she's involved in everything. On top of being involved in everything, she's really smart. I think a couple of honor classes that I did, you know what I mean? She wasn't ashamed. She wasn't ashamed. But truly, Michael Jordan kind of brings the best. I know, right? When you're one of the directors of basketball, they called me laser beam back in the day because there was no laser beam afterwards. Michael Jordan said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. And somehow say everything helps me up. And if that's not the epitome of Erin Blank and the true meaning of what BHS is, then I don't know what to tell you. Go for Erin Blank. I first met Lucas 4 years ago as a shy freshman in my biology class who lacked confidence in himself and his abilities. Instead of letting that hold him back, Lucas worked incredibly hard, became one of my top students, and eventually grew confident enough to help teach and support his classmates. Since then, I've watched him grow into a hardworking, respectful, and confident young man. Baseball has always been his passion, and while balancing 3 baseball teams over the years, he has remained dedicated to his academics, family, and teammates. As captain of the baseball team, he leads by example and proudly represents Bentown everywhere he goes. What truly makes Lucas special, though, is the person he is beyond sports. He is humble, kind, caring, and someone others naturally look up to.
He gives back to the community through Chop 5Ks, honoring his bonus sister, and buddy walks supporting children with Down syndrome, including his youngest brother, Nate. Lucas will continue his academic and athletic career at Bucks County Community College, where he will play baseball and major in health and physical education with the goal of becoming a PE teacher, hopefully one day returning to Ben Salem to inspire future students. To me, Lucas represents exactly what Mr. BHS should be, and I truly could not think of a better student to represent Ben Salem High School. Vote for Lucas.
So it's an honor and a privilege to be up here today to speak about my dog, Aiden Mayfield. As a teacher and coach, we strive to help each and every student and player, but you never know actually what is received unless we are told. So, to be chosen to speak at an event like this really means a lot. So thank you. As I started thinking about what to write, I figured I would ask myself, what would our students do? I was like, all right, I'll wait till last night after the Spurs and OKC game, and I'll just ask ChatGPT. Right? Type me a speech on a great high school student who was involved in many activities. Just get it. ChatGPT cannot express how you really feel, even though I see some of your assignments and you think it can, but it really can't. So Aiden Mayfield, my guy. I had the pleasure of getting to know Aiden his freshman year. I heard about this great athlete coming up to Ben Salem High School in 2022, and as always, we hear about the rumors of our middle school students going to this school, going to that school, being recruited by these other schools, which, to be honest, are not better than here. But overall, we heard he was a great athlete. But even more important, we heard stories story after story how great of a person and how great of a student he was, and he lived up to all the hype. Aiden is a quiet leader. He's reliable. He's a team player. He has a tremendous work ethic, and he's as resilient as they come. Aiden had a great freshman year for our basketball team. Coming out of that year, as a staff, we were very excited. We were like, wow, we have a two-star, or two-sport star destined to happen. And unfortunately, after his sophomore football season, which was a great season for him, his first workout, he got injured at basketball. And we told him to take some time off, but as I said, he's a hard worker, and he showed up. He didn't want to take time off. I wasn't there. I felt my kids were actually pulling a prank on me. They called me and said, Aiden broke his leg, and there's no way. But so basically, he was out for the whole season. And I share that to tell you because he showed up to every practice, showed up to every game, every team event, and that just shows the character that he has. And then his junior season, he was a huge part of our success. He did everything we asked of him. He was a tough guy on the court, and he helped lead us through back-to-back SOL League titles. And when he was around, he was our tough guy, right? So then it gave me a little, bump my chest a little extra. I have to say a little more because I always had my security guy with me. But he just worked extremely hard. That year, he was able to receive second team All-League. I still don't know how they did vote for him, but he was definitely a first team All-League player, especially after our last game. I know a lot of you were there for our league clinching, nice victory at the Red and White School across the way. But he was a huge part of our success. All that extra work he put on and off the court always paid off. On the football field, if you come to any games, you know who number 6 is. I'm just going to read some of his accolades because I don't want to mess these numbers up. In his career, he had over 3,000 rushing yards, over 50 total touchdowns, over 900 receiving yards, 84 tackles, 2 interceptions, and even had 4 sacks. All right? Aiden was first team SOL running back in a very tough SOL conference that puts out many college football players, and he created a legacy here at BHS on the football field for sure. And having Aiden in class was someone I could always count on to answer questions when called upon, someone who completes his work while earning an A in class. And I didn't know this about Aiden until this year, but he's a pretty good painter. He likes to paint, as he spent many hours after school here getting some paint done for Blue Red, right? All right. He spent countless hours helping with the BHS yearbook. Aiden, we're going to miss you. Your legacy going off the court is remarkable. Remember, once an L, always an L. We look forward to your continued success with your academic and football career as you have earned that full scholarship at Lehigh University, Bensell High School, Aiden Mayfield. Go out! So, name 3 teachers or 3 staff members that have graduated from Bensell High School. Sarah was first. Per Morris Johnson, winner! Good job! What year was the dislocation of Bensell High School built? Jacob? No? Nope. Dislocation? Nope. 2022? Oh, 19. No. Dislocation. Close. 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 Who didn't go yet? No. They just said that. Are you listening? Closer. No. Very close. 1969. 2 clap for Grace. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll have to give a range next time. Who was the principal before Mr. Purr? Mr. Flanagan, point for Joe Dodd. 2 clap for Joe Dodd. 1, 2, 3. What teacher has been teaching the longest here at Bensell High School? Grace. Mr. Miller, point for Grace. 2 clap. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Mr. Johnson. Okay, he's played D1. Football coach Houston. Point for Joey Dopp. Bonus point if anyone knows the other coach. I'll give you a hint. Newly hired. No, Mr. E? No. It's a fall sport. You two should know. Coach Rivera, our new soccer coach. Coach Cat is a Division I goalie at St. Joe's University. Grayson Shane with a point. All right, so let's go here. Last question. Everyone should know this if you pay attention to the OTN. Actually, we have two. Which sports team won an SOL League title this year? You got your hand up first. Nope. Marcus. What? Boys volleyball. 2 points for Marcus. 1, 2, 3. All right, last but not least, you have to get this all right. Please, please. What are our 3 core values at Bensell High School? Be present. Stay safe and responsible. Have respect. Good, you said respectful. We'll give it to you. There you go. Be present. Have respect. Stay safe and responsible. So that concludes our BHS trivia. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to get back to our contestants here. And next.
Jacob has been in every single drama production since his freshman year, which includes musicals, one-acts, cabarets, you name it, he's done it. Drama club and choir are probably the things Jacob is known best for, but he was once a track star, but he hung up his fingers for a life on the stage. Outside of BHS, Jacob performs in shows with Saturday Summer Stock and is a performer at Sesame Place. He plans to pursue musical theater as a profession, with the goal of one day becoming a Broadway actor. Jacob reflects the best of what BHS has to offer. Jacob has represented BHS at the following festivals over the past 3 years: BCMEA County Chorus, grades 10 to 12, PMEA District Chorus, grades 10 to 12, and PMEA Regional Chorus, grades 11 to 12. Jacob is one of only a handful of students to be selected to these honor ensembles for multiple years in a row. He typically ranks in the top 5, competing against some of the best singers from across the state. He accomplished all of that after he didn't make regionals in his 10th grade year. While he was disappointed, this did not deter Jacob. It only motivated him to work harder. This is an important part and a good segue to Jacob's character. Jacob has never once been complacent about his character or talent. Being the big fish in a little pond has not affected his work ethic. If anything, it has propelled him to work harder. He knows that there is life beyond BHS, and that life may not be easy. Being able to pick yourself up after a loss and work harder, even when it isn't fun, shows a determination, tenacity, and spirit for success that is commendable. Not only that, but it pays off. Just yesterday, Jacob was awarded a 6-month contract to perform on the Disney Wish Cruise Line ship. These performance contracts are not only unbelievably competitive, but an opportunity. That Jacob has accomplished this at just 18 years old is an amazing accomplishment. I've seen Jacob work with his younger peers within the context of the musical. It is heartwarming to witness him influence a new generation of young singers, dancers, and actors. Sadly, it's not cool to be smart or artsy or musically or dramatically inclined, especially if you're bad. But in spite of that stereotype, Jacob is unapologetically his authentic self. He never pretends to be something he's not. He leaves his mark. He exhibits a persona that is always genuine and never fake or betrayed. So what does this mean for Mr. BHS? Jacob is present. He shows up. He not only reaches, but exceeds expectations. Finally, he's responsible. As awesome
and loves to be involved no matter what that is. Myself, as well as our other teachers, always see Julia with a smile on her face, ready to take on any challenge presented to her. Mr. Wallace describes her as happy, friendly, and hardworking. Ms. Bodie credits Julia as being an asset to the yearbook staff and has poured out her creativity into the many pages of the yearbook. As Julia's anatomy and physiology teacher, I appreciated Julia's enthusiasm for any task I presented to her, especially on dissection days. She was overjoyed to dissect anything I put in front of her. I can see why my class members love the medical field. Julia hopes to pursue a career as a nurse, and I am so proud of her for that. I am confident that her hard work ethic will carry her through her studies and those long nights preparing for her exams. Julia, your joyous, dedicated spirit will make you an excellent nurse. Mr. Vaughn sees the power of Julia's spirit as he describes her as the unconscious power that drives our class. She operates under the pleasure principle, without concern for social norms, and sometimes that little thing we call reality. Julia's hardworking character has also spilled over to our athletic program. She has been an important member of the BHS varsity softball team through her school career. Being involved, caring about others, and maintaining a positive outlook is what makes Julia the perfect Ms. BHS. And class of 2026, I have one last thing to say to you all. A quote by the infamous Ron Morris. Go Owls.
Hold up. I can't even hear you all out there. Can't see or hear. I can't get louder. 1, 2, 3. Not bad.
I'm a party and I'm honored to introduce Marcus Burke. I first wanted to say congratulations to all the nominees and all the people that put this together, Sibley and Morris, amazing stuff. So on to why you go for Marcus. So I'm going to go with BHS. Marcus Burke, so you know with that, and bold. He takes good risks on the field and in the classroom. He's not afraid to do what's right and always encourages others to do the same. I have an AP environmental science, not an easy science, the easiest of the science. Marcus worked really hard in this class and earned my gratitude and lifelong admiration for what he did in class. H, honest and hardworking. Whether at work as an ice cream shop responsible for managing others, or on the field, or in the classroom. He got hurt this year, he still showed up, he still did everything he was supposed to do for the football team, he still had a smile on his face. That's the kind of person you want to work for, meet in the classroom, and have as a student. He's going to go far in life. And last but not least, he's super kind and a super student. And as a rep for BHS, both as a student athlete and a parliamentarian for our school, for BHS, bold, honest, super, I ask you to vote for Marcus Burke.
First, it's an honor to be up here to talk about my guy, Joey Doherty. Joey Doc. When he was young, his pop used to call him Duke. We go way back. I've known Joey since he was born, as he's a family friend. Some words to describe Joey: free-spirited, charismatic, reliable, hardworking, resilient. was always felt. As a kid, he was someone who loved the outdoors from an early age. Hunting and fishing came naturally to him. He would even catch more fish than his dad and his friends on a yearly fishing trip on the Juliet and Susquehanna River, catching smallmouth bass. They're not easy to catch, by the way. Some of our friends did not take that lightly, as Joey did have some words and some good trash talking, right? If you know Joey's dad, and some of you are friends with Joey and been in his house, he definitely didn't take it well, even a little bit of Joey caught more fish. Then it was time for hunting. I was never there with them for that. But Joey showed up, he did a deer like it was easy. His dad's involved, like, how does this kid do this? And Joey just walked away and let them figure the rest out. It's pretty funny. As an athlete, Joey played baseball, football, and basketball growing up. I remember his dad called me in middle school saying, "Hey Ron, what can Joey do to get better?" Joey didn't really like basketball that much. But when Joey got to high school, he didn't want to play basketball competitively at all, and it seemed like he made the right decision. Joey went on to get many accolades in both baseball and football. When Joey played varsity football, he was on the field all 4 years. He received second team All-League this year as a senior. It's very difficult, as I said earlier, SOL conference that puts out college players all the time on the offensive and defensive line, which is extremely hard to do because that's a war. It's a fight every single play. And if you ever went to or watched any games, you knew who number 55 was. He even had a pick six. Believe it or not, you see, I'm not that tall. He's not that tall, but he's strong. Playing the line is not easy. He even had an interception, for those that don't know football. He had an interception and ran it back for a touchdown. He even outran the quarterback somehow. What's the deal there? All right, this baseball season didn't go the way we envisioned as a team, but Joey had a solid season and was very resilient. Also in a very tough SOL division. The SOL in general for baseball has like 40 Division I players, to put it in perspective. And it didn't happen by accident. Joey dedicated himself to the weight room. His strong work ethic helped him earn all those accolades on and off the field. And last but not least, Joey was involved as an ambassador, someone that we can always rely on. If I called Joey, he showed up. He was in the Building Bridges program. For those that don't know, that's a mentor program where we go to the middle school and elementary schools. And Joey was a leader when he was there. He's also part of the yearbook where he dedicates even more time to BHS. And I'm just going to leave you with a couple good memories of me as Joey at BHS. I love seeing him and his squad. Your sophomore year, we were winning all those games, and they would go take pictures at the opposing school, right? Posting up in the BHS gear or in front of the bus, all good, clean fun. Hearing you cheer at the games, giving our team that extra little juice we needed to get us over the top and win that league title. A lot of good memories. Just 3 weeks ago, my man took an 88-mile-per-hour fastball to the face, like literally to the face. Had marks from the baseball, the threads of the baseball on his face. I don't even know how he got up. I would have been crying until the ambulance came. But he got up, he even wanted to go back to the game, but you can't do that. Went to the hospital, came back, and actually took pictures with the team. Memory I will never forget. Last one will be when we were coming back from the senior trip to Orlando. For some reason, those that were on the trip, a lot of our people got stopped through security on the way back. Joey was one of them. He didn't have shoes on. He was pacing around, looking everywhere. I'm like, Joey, what's wrong? Hey, security, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, all right, relax. He gets his shoes, we're walking. He's like, yeah, now my feet are dirty. I'm like, Joe, we were swimming in the Juliana River together. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Found out what really was going on. You know anything about Joey loves to eat, he was hangry. So on our way to the plane, we stopped and got some Shake Shack. I went to the terminal. I come back, now he has a bag of Chick-fil-A. I'm like, oh, you switched your mind? He's like, nah, I ate the Shake Shack first. Now I ate the Chick-fil-A too. So as I said, he was just angry. But a lot of great memories. One of our best hours ever. Look forward to seeing you at 10 and continue your academic and football career next year like Comey. Remember, as I said, once an out, always an out. Bensell High School. Joe, we got it. Go on. Get excited for this part. Here we go. Here we go. You set, go! Let's see the others. Are we ready? Your mark, set, go! Uh-oh, who's running again? Who's running again? All right, good job, good job. All right, Abby and Aiden. Abby and Ace, here we go. Are we ready? On your mark, the set, go! Yeah, she did bring her own stuff to me.
Good morning, BHS. My name is Ms BHS, and it is my pleasure to stand before you and speak about the wonderful, awesome, and amazing Sarah O'Neill. Introducing Sarah should not be too difficult because if you are on the soccer team, you know Sarah. If you are on the lacrosse team, you know Sarah. If you were in the school musical, you know Sarah. If you are in the orchestra, guess what? You know Sarah. If you are a member of Owls Ambassadors, you also know Sarah. In a few months, when your senior yearbook comes out, guess what? Thank Sarah for that. And did you love your senior prom? Well, thank Sarah for that too. I am certain that no matter how you know Sarah, she left a positive impression on you. As she leads the team stretch before a game, or makes final decisions as editor-in-chief of your yearbook, Sarah does everything but bend Salem proud. She doesn't just go to BHS, Sarah is BHS. I have been honored to teach Sarah for 2 years in the hardest math class meet on your first day of school? Who would you want to welcome you here and show you all about BHS? Who would you want on your team? I think the answer is easy. Sarah O'Neill. Yeah! We came out to Michael Jackson to beat it, so let me leave with a quote from MJ himself. Sarah, this one's for you. Dream it, see it, believe it, make it happen. Thank you. From day one, he brought his energy into the room that you just can't ignore. He joined with Greg, and suddenly he was everywhere. Honestly, every room he walked into just got better. I'm not a grandpa. You almost killed me by By junior year, that energy turned into real passion. He wasn't just showing up. He was all in, bringing people together and making things happen. And that's who Aiden is. He's someone that everyone at BHS loves, teachers and students alike. In my class, if someone needs help, I don't even have to ask. Aiden's there, stepping in and supporting them. He's truly a friend to everyone. This year, I had him in my dance class, and his growth was incredible. He didn't just improve, he worked for it. His focus, his drive, his willingness to get better, it really showed. As captain of the Blue-Gray dance team, although Gray won, he led with confidence, created amazing choreography, and left his mark on Ben's family. And let's be honest, we'll never forget him as SpongeBob in his final performance. Somehow he does all this while getting great grades and working 2 jobs. I still don't know how that's possible. He's also been involved in Parliament, met a senator. Like, how do you just not know he's everywhere, doing everything, and always bringing the same positive energy. Personally, I don't know how I'm going to survive for a period next year without him. It's going to be way too quiet, just not the same without him. Aiden, I have truly loved being your teacher and your mentor. You bring energy and heart into everything that you do. And as you head into Holy Mountain for nursing, I know you're going to do amazing things. We're so proud of you. And the world better be ready for Aiden and Godspeed, Mr. BHS 2026.
Took me a long time to practice that, guys. I hope you appreciated that.
Thank you! 3, 4.
You're welcome. It is truly an honor to speak in support of Abby for me, someone who represents everything that makes Benson High School special. I first met Abby as a freshman in my honors biology class. It was immediately clear that she was not only incredibly intelligent, but also kind, respectful, and welcoming to everyone around her. Over the years, I've had the privilege of watching Abby grow into an exceptional student, leader, and role model. Through PJS, she conducted advanced research projects on topics like bacterial growth, biofilm formation, and plant cell communication, and later earned a 5 on the AP Bio exam. That is the highest score possible and accomplished and achieved by only about 10% of students nationwide. Rigorous AP courses including AP Bio, Gov, Lang, Calc, Physics, and English, while still bringing energy, positivity, and school spirit through dance, step team, and mock trial, where she stood out as a confident and talented attorney. What truly makes Abby deserving of Ms BHS is her incredible involvement and dedication to our school and community. In addition to PJS and mock trial, Abby has participated in Drama Club, Black Student Union, AL Ambassadors, AL's Christian Fellowship, HOSA, NHS, Bentown Buddies, Multicultural Club, and Building Bridges. Round of applause for Abby. Outside of school, she volunteers at local libraries, hospitals, and Sunday school through her church. She has raised over $3,000 for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, works a job, and even runs her own podcast. Abby plans to attend New York University to major in biology and pursue her dream of becoming a pediatrician. And I have no doubt she will achieve that goal. Abby truly lives and breathes our school, our culture, and our community. And I cannot think of a more deserving student to represent your high school, Mrs. BHS.
everyone a loud two clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're now going to reveal how much money was raised. Which side should we start, Mrs. Sibley? Dollar sign first. All right, Jay, open it up. Whoa! $10,402.60. Let's get a large round of applause for that. $10,000 being donated. That's a lot of money. Mr. Burke challenged Mississippi to see if we can do it at the beginning of the year, and we did it. Great job. Can we get a go out by everyone on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Mr. Johnson back up here. 1, 2, 3. All right, great job. Thank you, everybody. Mississippi, we go to the picture. Everyone look at Mississippi. Sorry, we have the right. We're good. I've got Aaron and Mike and Nisha are in charge of our mini-con, and they're going to share a couple words.
Hi everyone, my name is Nisha. My name is Erin, and we're the presidents of Minithon. It's been so fun running Minithon this year, and we just want to come up here and thank everybody who donated to Minithon, whether it was buying bracelets or going or buying insurance or games. So thank you for helping us. And we also want to thank Mrs. Sibley for all that she does, not only for Minithon, but for the entire school. She's one of the most involved teachers we've ever seen, and we are so lucky to have her as our sponsor.
In our 3 years running this event, that is the closest it's ever been. So great job. Before we announce the winners, we do have one more group to thank, and that's all of you as a great audience. So give yourselves a loud 2 clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, everyone's cool. Everyone's cool. You'd rather be in class. I know you like class so much. That's birthday market. Guys. All right, so congratulations to all of you for being a participant in this competition. So without further ado, we have our winners. Our Mr. and Ms BHS is Sarah O'Neill and Aiden Zonsky.